And this stop doing this childish kind of politics. Everybody's going to be tagged one way or the other. It depends who is in power. When the NDC was in power, people thought you were against the NDC. It's fair. People today, when you tweet, they will think you're against the NPP. It's fair. Stop playing, licking people's butt to look relevant because somebody has to think you are being neutral. There are no neutrals here today. It's either you're against the government, and if you're against this government, then it means you are paving way for the opposition to come. And that when they come and make the same mistake, you will go after them. That is how it is. So stop pretending as if your tweets can change Ghana's destiny. Madam, you are becoming too much adole. Maintain your level. Maintain. People tell me to maintain. So you also maintain. It's a fight that we all have decided to fight to help Ghana. And there's a petrol boba for my NDC for one better low petrol. Stop this childish kind of engagement on Twitter. And wow, Brandon. Me, I'll be honest with you. I'll be fair. You might not like me. I don't care. But I'll tell you, unless you have some motive, ABI, you are trying to make the party in government think, say, Mwambe Humia, I will not change my style. Then you are also being the same old than Paul Adomotri. I female version of Paul Adomotri. So I have always applauded you on this platform. If you are speaking on issues, speak on issues. Today, if there's no NPP in power, it's going to be NDC in power. I have been branded NDC. I don't care. I want the right thing to be done. There are two parties. If you don't want to be branded, then at the end, don't tweet on Ghana's problems, because Ghana's problem and then NPP in the buy. Yes. My show, I see majority of the NDC enjoying it. They are happy. Somebody is speaking what they are telling their story. When they come to power, they will not like me. So I understand. If you tell me my platform is helping the opposition, I'll tell you, because I've made it clear. I want the NDC to win because there are two parties in Ghana. So stop this by force neutrality. This neutrality, it will not make you bigger than anybody. We are speaking on issues. If you don't want these kind of criticisms, don't speak. Don't tweet. Shut up and maintain. It's a Friday. Still watching. With all due respect, extended version. Your dream, young Kubibia.
And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous sweet. Just say, me what do you mean? Dynamic what? Friday.
Hi, babe. I had to put on my face shades today. Because when I look left, I see you. When I look right, I see you. When I look up, I see you. When I look down, I see you. When I look all around the air, I go to bounce like a circle, you go to bounce there, well, but then you come steady, I still see you. Because when I put on my bay shades, you the only one I see that day. Bye, babe. And that's why you, my WCW today, I love you, babe.
I love you, babe. Obi eja and Lydia Force ex-boyfriend be what to Ahingham there na be yejao. This boy the way they bore me, see the way they talk to Lydia. Mo be dem, mo me no come accounts bo ma end return. Well, me see mo me no girlfriend come accounts. Ma can kire na ma can wie. And Lydia Force so boyfriend is and bufufu. Oh, your boyfriend keke o. Oh, your boyfriend keke. Boyfriend keke. Ben pre wo ho. O chena ba na bo mo ye betu ba kase mbie. Maintain and cancer bofu. I am Lydia Forson's boyfriend. Into any thing. We didn't hear papai. Lydia. So that's how it's supposed to be. If you don't like my opinion on something, you can tell me your mind. That's how it works. That's how we need to shape things. With me, I'm open. Whatever you want to tell me, I don't like Kevin Taylor. The way he does his show, I don't like it. I hate it. I don't watch it. Thank you very much. You move on. The Kevin Taylor way, I hate him. He's speaking, and every time he's speaking, it looks like he wants the NDC to come to power. Oh, yes, I don't watch his show. Go on, move on. That is how it works. Opinions, So, and Chinchinia agree with me, But the way all right to criticize me, I also have right to criticize everybody. Meme, I'm not above criticism. No. Boy, you me. What I'm saying? Go on social media and see the number of people who are blasting me there. I don't take it personal. Your movie, no. It's also to me viewer. Take it in good heart, good faith. And I can say, one I'm a couple of four. All right, now let's do the do. I send me side the table, no so na. Concern make clear 1-1. Bloggers, my mom kakra weekend need somebody di I who captions no. I NDC Kevin Taylor blast NDC Lydia Forson. Bloggers caption that my mama. Bloggers over Jimmy fucking. The American say John Mahama's boy Kevin Taylor blast Lordina Mahama's girl Lydia Force. Rugged. Whatever Kevin Taylor and Shimon Kevin Taylor descends on Lydia Forson. Kevin Taylor blast Lydia Forson on Twitter. They said Kevin Taylor a constant to a default and the Kevin Taylor shreds Lydia Forson. No lie. Kevin Taylor again goes after Lydia Forson, another lady, another woman. Kevin Taylor insults Lydia Forson. Kevin Taylor the Bob be share 100,000 views and there's a caption and bloggers caption. Omo see Kevin no hard your caption you know can know. You see a bad day. My mom ka crank on. Kevin Taylor attacks Lydia Forson and see another bloggers. They say so is a Daily Guide newspaper, a bloggers newspaper. Omo kwasi caption them go. And I be say John Mahama's boy Kevin Taylor wants Lydia Forson and the tentem udu YouTuber pa amekoshe Kevin Taylor omesaka say Lydia Forson to reply Kevin Taylor and then mom iska kakra no Lydia Forson replies Kevin Taylor no makofa tweet bi Lydia Forson dey reply na munya de reply no ma sade ba kwaba Kevin Taylor shows madness again. With them dumb bloggers. I'm caption they say we can't copy. Hey, where the madness show? You're from madness. Jimmyization in the day. Jesus. Me near down for me do obia madam for. Lydia Force American was me feeling. I know so I'm say behind the scenes of feeling me. Me so behind the scenes me feeling na open floor so me feeling. But at some the bar me can me church watch now. Me church me chuma me church. Na matese me anga me wife na na ba na mo so yentua ne ka 9 months. Insa na nse na ba me fro a won fei. Uni data. Na man na so flash me. Nti let's be for flash me fro. Boga papa kapo papa nana ba na mo ringtone no ti see ano ofre yeah ofre na the ringtone flash me fro o ya boga pa me ya boga papa say ntia wo ka 9 months nana nie if funny nana ba na mo ringtone no flash and say him the boy stone and ne nia kunta flash me fro boga papa we atakum hey is a flash and I'm the remix by boom asem fa wo che die ehwehwem cha wo che die ehwehwem be stone and I say what that into flash nana ba na moto no say entia le kan di data nana ne bua na mo ni data o inti 9 months ni sa no lie nana sa no lie na se so ko UK o nana so hard o yentia 9 months o to go UK no nana ba na mo o say joje me anti do bi na me settle na say no do go UK nana be my wife back o inti kon sabe na was our town come na do for so tia workers ka they be also that what you yombo now wash a suit now on and you know it is a propaganda and the correct for pay your workers won't your workers now open President Teddy my wife works at your TV station Nana I'm speaking for my wife Nana don't talk I'll do it correct for pay your workers oh sorry I know what to a name no yombo only any agric minister mumin correct for one day super bono I dance Subabu wo krom no komnado for. Tia workers ka na jai me te say I don't owe them salaries. There's some arrears. Hey. You don't owe them salaries but there's arrears. Masa. Ko tia na jai de bia wa hyesuit na na msam keka. Me say one day we be the president near Independence Day ging papa na bia sa de nim say wi abebo nti ambo canopy papa ujinem na nsuo jem nsuo gu ujinem ayo mongu a kobra me feeling so me respecting rough obi abegene de obi abegene de obeji I said which you know remember ni move guys asie honko asante fonko I don't know I come out of force jai tiomka the jai sa de no Adaba be the president say kikim. Obetime the comrade for the president. Obedi munim. Obedi president say ya independence square say them say we are 32 degrees. Sa anopano GBC for aba. Metro, thank you very much. My name is Doris Mbemano. Albert Agbukakwo Livingston. I wanna for the omunyina meteorologist. I wanna for dear Dinkwan of pe. I wanna for Uno Moskua. Dear Dinkwan of pe. My name is Difa Amegato. Justice Roxanne Love. This is the weather for the next 24 hours. In Abetifi, it is going to be 32 degrees Celsius. The waves will strike down all the way down to Atebubu. Atebubu will be having some flashes of rain, and then during the 2 p.m., 3 p.m. in the southern and northern sector, we will have showers and thunderstorms around Oda. In Axim, where it rains every 2 p.m., what we are going to have scattered storms. Now, there is a storm that will be moving from Axim all the way to the southern sector, whereby in Accra, it will be plain and then it will be very sunny. You'll be experiencing between 32 degrees and 33 degrees Celsius on the day the president will be inaugurated. So people in Accra will have some very good weather as we are talking. So inauguration is going to be free of rain. My name is Justice Amegacho Livingston. Thank you for watching GTV. I say weather for the meteorology for meteorological department. I'm saying so to Accra. Come down to force we need. Independence Square. Come down to Mia white Joromi pa in Nigeria for curtains. We Mia and atoso start a gumno. You go a year agra that trima and it's never to wake a becana pimpim. And I come down to Mia white Joromi and you swearing in. I found the ho. I into a friend papa Satan will woo dada. So the Gufado or lose it as you woo. I'm into a year you go for a year we am I back Independence Square. You're not for president. Into Serbia, so president, they also a national term and Sunday has started president. I want to feel you know. Say, gotta give you say. You may even the president to her. That's a president. National term now. No bien. Yes, Obian so no. Nkwasi adenkwa. Yes, side drum na ye. Yes, Obian page the muya be national anthem. Satan come for we mia we the president we make anything etete shiny. I we mia yombo no ye the free Uzbekistan buy. Yombo in the actual Kiwi 1 no. I Kiwi 1. Yombo papa I sasa yombo ni de for 2 ya chacha hono. In futuro china na futuro out of form na yombo ne wudum. Hey, sa yombo no. Ene dey break up na do for. Ene we Combinate Kalas be in says how you mono, which I am evidence. A dumb, a ye, a wino, a yin 1 into which into dasso, cobra fresh. Papa, or a young guy cry, time and or a year on your Otamal school. No, they say your Otamal could 80 years, no change your Otamal 2 years. Into a young guy cry, come now a young guy into a massa, which siakasa, complaining the whole I. Mama Comnado for Bicho in Breyo, and the Basso Comnado for also canopy as pay the president. Where you people and I say a swab and to Hunokakra. I said, the Biomano, they be a yabo. I into Comnado for Junior so to whatever papa ever swear. But say, Atebubu, rainstorm neighbor. It's Yariko initial Comnan seminar. I, President Cobna Dofor. But a says a grand album kakra. Cobra say I the president soon gem. As a president of Taddy Black. Hey, President D. I Kazan show, man Kazan Bo Cobna. Ain't he? Yombo decided in the Oceania a year canopy the debia a dance over Bugo town. Me pegorado voito e número hoje was só se quer stop guy. Me panasa crowd, me panasa akrawi. Any obe campaign mama, come na me ama oni panche. I. Me say hoje me número say this boy, or your stubborn boy. Say, "Otimi kan kwa sema no kra mesre, but a true body president no. Kevin oni me tactics intra. Ba any obe campaign, come na me campaign ama, me ama ni panche. I. Papa president kutafune na no nyina e jolobi nyina e black. Come na jayombo no. All right, let's do the do. In CBC here, my side time ni nyina and the Friday. All right, inti akwebi we dwe Kevin we onmu ade kobna do fo akrampo osre Kobnado for junior, senior, omu inesre, or pejo betika credit ma udinti. Wa no kakrakasa Pablo, kan kwasi asem. Tena wo baby, you know, when I go Pablo na ejuma Kobnado for jenti dey. Wa no se e Nika machine no and out to Kevitola dear or book Kobnado for Kobnakura filimi or shemi or this guy this Friday. It's always nice for him to make me smile. To Jimmy, you know, and no book it and Kobnado for your opinion. Kobnado for wakacho problem. Wakacho said the Kevin can no problem. Or problem be release statement for Jimmy Kono and I mean kaza dada Kobna Namishra. Why? We feel you dada. All right. Daddy no 82 years. Sir Ochenya no chenya nyawo tamaklu 2 years old school. Time no more primary no. And nyawo edi a year 80. And na yesina Ochenya Kobna young. Obe to me. All right, Kobna. Akwama bodam. All right, let's do the do. Calculation kakrebi wa ha mo men fan wom ene de mixed bag calculation na mixed bag calculation no mo kai we
na odi sachare sonko kura e de bebre omonfo no
between NDC and MPP. NDC is in government now. When they talk about roads and schools, they are talking about the past. But now we want to talk about the future. How can you tell me anything that the NDC has told you about what they are going to do in future? No. I want to tell you just one more thing. MPP, we are promising the people of Ghana something that the NDC has not been able to do over the last 8 years. We are telling you that we will provide jobs for the people of this country. And that is what the people of Ghana need now. 3 things. Jobs.
Wabra openi Alankojo Chemate anu
Alankojo Chemate no. Jobs. In any serious country, Kalanke Apamon, trade minister. Now, over trade minister, you must send Abagana. Any serious country, Kiakasa Ufriata Yam Pamon and Kawalan, Kiapamon, da. You have failed. Alankojo Chemate, we're failing to the core. I don't even know why people cannot tell you in your face. Somebody they be a makam, so you're a politician. Why are one American Muslim? Oh, we preku and sunum preku nkwine. Yeah, Kase Kufuado's government ministry somo faili. We are number 1. Yeah. Oh, for your tank of 4 body ding Alan oh vim de kutano no. Jobs. Ye de adwuma bebrem odwuna santimemo otwa montro asantini abrantie. Kofo ho na Alan wo ho. Kofo ho na Alan o ka cabinet ho. Kofo decisions o taking na Alan Chemate ka ho. Kofo 8 years na Alan dimbi. Omukoji loan or saloon na Alan ojembi. Kofo decisions o taking na Alan ka ho. Kofo nsem hunu obedi eye Ghana at 60 cars omu wiye na Alan kasa administration ho. Alan ase die kire bedi okwechi ende oye campaign ka kire Ghana for say Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo be create jobs. NDC for us one can the infant chain. Maybe some people Alankojo Chemate, you are a cabinet minister and your IMF, you need to resign. You have no respect for yourself and no respect for the people of Ghana. Till date, you Alankojo Chemate, you've not been able to say the NPP has failed because you were part of Omomoka say the NPP will never go to IMF irrespective of the situation. Into Alankojo Chemate, you don't have that moral rights required to sit on TV to tell people you want to be president. Because Akufo-Addo's government, from day one, you have been a cabinet minister. What is your contribution? The ideas you have been giving Akufo-Addo, NOD Boma and Abedruha, in Kwasiadi Akufo-Addo yenina utim every day. Ye boni patuo, ye ku journalists, ye senyoma, Akufo-Addo for jet. In Kwasiadi Ekoso mo ye Ghana utim cabinet minister. You are not a small man. And why on one American Muslim with your own preku and sunum preku kwine? Oh, Akufo-Addo mo na ye. You cannot dodge that. Now Alankojo Chemate ka obaka omo ebo mutu otechimara ka obe di atena ho. You don't deserve to lead. You, from day one, you accepted to join the Kufuor. Was sir, the cabinet national, and me who say you are not ready to lead. You are a coward and you are somebody who is not straightforward. We are more dangerous than Kufuor. You are very cunning. It is difficult to say about predictable because you have always played in people's shadow. People cannot read you. Without your respect, I respect you as you. Your respect for people, the level of your humility, I get it. But when it comes to delivering, you don't have what it takes to lead Ghana. I'll give you that respect as Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen. Nice. I'll give you that respect as a politician who has been decent in his political life. Nice. But to lead and to be a leader and to be somebody, you bet to me, like I said, you took a decision when Kufuor the tyrant was, in fact, at the end of the day, putting Ghanaians through some kind of suppression. You have not been able to do any of these. You've not been able to speak against decisions by this government, which you know affect Asante for more than any region in this country. So what should anyone look at and say you are better to lead Ghana? You don't have it. You don't have it because you have not been able to pass any tests. I can list 15 questions. So those questions were failing in and you don't deserve to lead. Now, I want to be president. I want to be president. Who do you want to be president on? The people. And the people are going through a lot. You are not able to speak on it. Then you don't deserve to lead. As simple as that. The people you told you are going to change their lives today, they are struggling more than before you came to power. You don't deserve to lead because you are a core member of the Kufuor administration. Onye ko mininio, oye cabinet minister. It's your bonipa 8-2 during election. Unim. Otna cabinet one can want some. You are evil as a Kufuor, but just that you are not in power, so people don't see. Because I expect you to have that fatherly thing whereby you would step away from the nonsense and say, no, I don't represent this. I am Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen. I am different. I respect my party, but I don't respect a regime that frustrates Ghanaians or kill Ghanaians. You are a coward. You are somebody we cannot trust 100%. Indeed, let nobody sit anywhere and say Alan Kyerematen can lead Ghana. What? Dieng, what resume? What are his positives and negatives? Alan's negatives are plenty than his positives. His positives are always just him, Alan Kyerematen, as a gentleman. But when it comes to his negatives, his political career, at the end of the day, he has not been able to deliver. So I say you are a coward and you cannot lead. I respect you a lot. But you don't have what it takes to be the president of the republic. Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen now on platforms now catch Ghana and say you create jobs. How many jobs as a trade minister and a cabinet member have you created in Ghana? As a cabinet minister and as a trade minister, how many jobs have you created? You have lost. You have lied to the people. You don't have that moral right to even stand before them to say, I want to be president. And see, this is not a joke. As much as I like you, you are not cut to lead. You are not cut to be a president. You are not cut to lead Ghana at this moment where this country is experiencing one of the biggest humiliation from leaders from the world. So I am not going to sit here and say, Alan Kyerematen, I like you until you should be president. Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen, you cannot jail anybody in the NPP. You can't. You don't have the balls. You don't even have the balls to step away from this crime. I say this crime because this government is a crime. Jubilee House is a crime scene. You don't have the balls. You cannot sit as a president in the Jubilee House and say, Nana Addo Dankwa-Akufo-Addo, PDS, you were involved. Gabi, you people need to face the law. You cannot do it. You don't have the balls to do that. And I will not hand over Ghana to somebody like that. So, Alan, if I were you, I would step away from this and let these people blow themselves up because you don't have what it takes to lead. Nobody in the NPP today has anything what it takes to lead Ghana. Nobody. There are some fine gentlemen in the NPP now, but majority of the people who want to take that position as the president, none of you guys have what it takes. Till date, Mo a pese mo di president wo eye MPP mu nyina obi enya akoma enka nchire Kufuor say hey now we play now rent na say na cost ye mo ye ma nti mi hu asantefo no mo MPP mo no pege mo say shut up we e bema obema sem na wen mama chimfo nkuruafo ketewa we abeje mo mema afiri mu nsem mo nyina madane eye yarus na mo didi party nechi bema ni asantememu bema ni MPP mu asantefo ni mbema sebio omoye mbema ombetimi di oman anim ombetimi di MPP anim but omni mbema ombetimi di Ghana anim. Nobody in this government akoye okasa nansi akoto say o sedey we heard what you said o say oforiata ene baomia omumienu abon aban we nye bema tintin grama santini manu jota wiwi jota ade chen a asem na nya na meka ye bema ni MPP bema mfia sante central as meka kire me say asante entafo na kikira asante sebi otufo ma disumina so unim de miken enti ma mo nya mo mo ye mbema mo kasa keke mo ye dede eguni pasum eba se mbema mbra na mo nyina madane ma waka asem se baomia is the worst president we all know wo akoto say waka say oforiata should go ade achia be release statement wo ya kwa mo kasa ma no den and it's and the MPP nya bodam ni jise Kennedy so be so the president o se bema ni fie asantini bia ni MPP menda obaka so e bema munya mo yankwa munjan na ntafo papa bi emedi eye MPP anim cause munya bema enye bema de bia wafa eye nkrante okontoko bema ne bema asamba osi ne bo eka no kra ewom mumu hwan ena ye bema wasantememu ewo MPP party we mu ma none of you guys qualified to lead Ghana and lead the NPP. One fifth party nim na mmeba mbrem. Now, watch this.
To be by his detractors, the members of the National Democratic Congress, the concern was not clear as to what they were depicting. But, well, this has sparked off a certain momentum in which most people, MPP people on social media, are now showing off their calipo sipping photographs across the country on social media and granting and giving a lot of momentum to the photographs. So here is Dr. Baumia, who had his calipo session earlier today. There you see him, what he's holding in his left hand, the brown envelope, probably is the NPP's manifesto, which will be launched on Sunday. But this Dr. Baumia there, Peter McMenu is the campaign manager. He also has his calipo shot in there. Many of you do have yours on Facebook. Sorry. Now, this is a Facebooker, an ordinary, normal Facebooker. Well, this is Samira Baumia, wife of Dr. Baumia. She's having her calipo sipping event as well. Many other people have put their calipo sipping event on the program. This is another ordinary Facebooker who also is sipping calipo. From the Nanado one. Now, this is the guy, Fadi, who got into trouble last week for an article that he published about President Mahama and got arrested by the BNI. Eventually, he was released upon an apology that he's reported to have rendered to the president. Fadi also put up his calipo sipping event on Facebook, and so we have it for you there. We're just trying to put out a question. What do you think? Where is the calipo momentum going to? And another photograph maybe will do. John Boedu, the acting general secretary, sitting behind his desk in his office, also showing off his calipo with the victory sign over there. That's John Boedu's calipo sipping event. And then can we have one more before we read the story that has been printed? These are two ordinary people. When I say ordinary, I mean that they are not well known. But they put it up on social media, and there they are. I don't know whether it's a man and his wife, a man and his sister, or a man and his friend. They are sipping their calipo. You can see it quite clearly over there. So there's a calipo stuff going on. So if you have seen or heard what they call the calipo challenge, and you don't know what it is about Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's photograph that went viral on social media, where he sat in a vehicle accompanied by the Honorable Yaw Safo Mafo, both of them in white apparel, where he was busy sipping away calipo. Mustafa Hamid was granted an interview by a radio station in Kumasi, and we'll walk you through what he says. He says there's shortage of calipo in town because somehow or other that many people are buying the calipo to show off their calipo situation. Do we have Mustafa Hamid's letter yet so that we can... Nanado's call of calipo, and we are going to sip each one in honor of a presidential candidate. So one calipo sip for Nana Akufo-Addo. There we go. Okay. Another calipo sip for President John Dramani Mahama, who is also competing for election 2017. One more. There we go. So another calipo sip for President John Dramani Mahama. Okay. So I have a third calipo sip, and the concern is who would come third in the election. We know who will be second and who will be first. We actually don't know who will be second, who will be first and second, but it will be Nana Addo Dankwa and President Mahama. One of them will be first, one of them will be second. Who's going to be third? Your guess is as good as mine. Who is it? Edward Mahama, Ivor Green Street, Pakwesi Indum. One of them, I think, is going to be third. Edward Mahama, Ivor Green Street, Pakwesi Indum. One of them will be third. So to the three of them, let's sip another calipo. Okay, so we've done with our three calipos.
This is how we decided to vote for Akufo-Addo. These are some of the analysis they did, and the Ubisoft Sankofu we are. They want you to believe, say, this NPP they had something extraordinary. This is 2016, and this is Adia Ghana for Jina Sotuaba. They say Akufo-Addo nom calipo. Paul Adomotri just came to sit on TV. The Lotto forecaster is a good Samaritan. And there, let me drink calipo. Let me show the people drinking calipo. You see the way they made you. They lied to you. They use communication. They use TV. You see, because he basically decided to let me promote Akufo-Addo through this, even though the story is out there. Let me try and show pictures, and you watching will be like, majority of Ghanaians support Akufo-Addo. Everything that he touches is gold. Everything that he touches will turn into something successful. So they use this kind of humility, communication dialogue. Now on Tiasie, because there are so many ways you can tune people's mind, and these are some of the things they did. And this I just showed it throughout. He's making you believe, say, Akufo-Addo na nko focus a calipo no the brand no esoche John Mahama the brand no, but we are not looking at brand. We were looking at a DNA Akufo-Addo brings on the table. What is he bringing? Is this somebody with some integrity or one nyansa edibumai? So these people, the so-called intellectuals, these are some of the things that Emma Ghana for decide here say yeah Akufo-Addo, because Akufo-Addo ne osafma for na no se boto etikam. Akufo-Addo nom calipo. MNDC for say, hey, this is funny. So let us twist it and make Akufo-Addo look as an intelligent person. Now, or nom calipo and just on nyansa. So people voted in Ghana because of these kind of things. And anytime a catcher will say, if you're watching me tonight, don't let anybody come to you in 2024 and say, this one there is a new book, it's a new shirt, it's a branded charcoal, it's branded rice. Take it and no, those things change you a brabo and it's a wahande. But someone no monom calipo, it's a calipo company nankasa and there to saying is the company surviving. Calipo nankasa is the company making, is it surviving under them? Calipo ni yaton is saying time na monom calipo na Mahama wasu na almost Akufo-Addo or no calipo to the nyansa no mumbusa almost say calipo ni boy saying there. How many of these people can afford calipo? Omo betuma afford ne omo eye Samira Bawumia Onkwasi afford no mudi change anom calipo ni nyabusa almost say today can they afford one box of calipo? They can't. Enti what onkwasi abano no wama ofui bi atena TV so edit TV adadao ende wa na wonom calipo na wo akire wo no Paul Adomotri ya ne board chair onimo wa Jimmy but sanka unya abotre na odwene ho se ye see schools me man na beko sa school na be nipa ye see hospital me anti ba ko ne baba owie nursing school a obenya hospital ayemu adwuma ye chip compounds owie ni another cousin so ebenya chip compound adwuma bi akoye na ye see eye kotokroba market as a fanti That means me made to complete Kotokroba market. It will open a business. A bit me be Juma, my crab, mania store be ho. Ye Kijitia bar, said you and ye Juma to Marcoso, but ye Jiminti, Caliponia share so to aba. And Nutinia Wahane. Ain't it Juma dear when ye Juma dear? Dear Yohan say ye be a gun of white dream. Emma, the next time Koko Jina Adaka Musa or Twabano, on Jene Calipo, on Jene and more one bag be the amount, on Jene Tomaho, on Jene a yet Maggie Cubes be the amount with slim. What you be thinking about is okay, and they're gonna seek us something to sing. Time na NDC was no, na me to Calipo saying, na me Koko Answa Misika is saying, na dollar near saying, and the schools are Mahama Jesse or NDC for Jai, ye to me Riana, na me area ha crampo ye to my papa be ha, and the metumaka say betu mabwa mbebudu na more echo free SHS no. Metie me kwanya ye. Ujina sa box no sa 1 minute no. Sa nyoma na also ujini. Uwia na watoaba. Why the betuma ye? Why the betuma make sure say sa so called school na start here na ye for 8 years no. Obi betuma be sa nyoma na ujini ansa na watoaba. Enti uya nyansani Ghana ni a wudi mokodi nchina wadwini wo fia. These are things only sa udi agro. Na mo hwade. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo am making the last statement before election 2016. Muntie ni ye pa. Munya abotsera muntie. Na mo fan toto na aban ho. This was his last statement before we went to the ballot.
Fellow Ghanaians, I make these solemn pledges to you, the people of Ghana. To all those who have been dismayed by the level of corruption under this NDC government, I ask for your vote. I am committed to fighting corruption vigorously, and I shall exact the same high standards for members of my government as I have set for myself. I pledge that an Akufo-Addo government, which will be composed of a competent, dynamic team of men and women, will protect the public purse and ensure value for money in all financial transactions for the nation. I make these solemn pledges to you, the people of Ghana. To all those who have been dismayed by the level of corruption under this NDC government, I ask for your vote. I am committed to fighting corruption vigorously, and I shall exact the same high standards for members of my government as I have set for myself. I pledge that an Akufo-Addo government, which will be composed of a competent, dynamic team of men and women, will protect the public purse and ensure value for money in all financial transactions for the nation.
So, this is Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. That was his pledge the day before we went to the ballot. This was the day Adiebe Chimie Kotwaba. The statement or the Magana Funi. Okay, saying or say he'll be fighting corruption vigorously. Bro, for kakaka can you say corruption? There you won't NDC abansono or no bar a qua obeku corruption no a bay one or the a ye and wokeka and a ye I am you know and the share corruption or better corruption tea. I dare friend corruption a beam but not by who da. When the pledge to you, Ghana ni awushami. Osidi obe set a standard bia. Eye oma onyo mo beye juma e man mema. He will set a standard that nobody can even try and say me ba be involved in me ho ewo katashishemu. Into ono ankasa dia he will never get involved in any form of corruption. Into ono kwa na be standard no. Into wo ye juma na wo hye na wo hye obra obo sibia all protected public purse. The ninja corruption wa usro krampo say tekuda wa won sabeka. This is Akufo-Addo's pledge. Unwanyo na ebo wechire Ewurade kasa. Or say omo competent men and women are. He knows to say Jumadi or the Besho there is no way Yeni Ghana for Ibenu Yahuda. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo say he will protect the public purse. Very important statement. or say a Ghana for a sika a daho sika mahama mujatowo a consolidated accounting a ye sika Ghana mahama mujatowo no any the ye benya kawono or babon bansa jata ma obia or one abemuni on one kasa enfan and san kan Ghana for sika sebio ansa na Ghana for be simple na teku ato bibia ama Ghana no a idea also making sure that there's a value for money and young kwasi adwadie do mubedi Ghana for emfa ye ninto ne so na nyansa owo no mahama mu nibi onim nyansa ye de bosika ho ban and also ka say the value for money issue de mo bia nka ho asem and me no ka say ubutu sa asem ye Kufuor kan ya ye de tumi command 2016 enyum tachire ewurade kasa ubutu sa asem na okan ya na. Let's talk about fighting corruption in Ghana. Nana do Dankwa Kufuor ono ane corruption no. Nana do Dankwa Kufuor ono ane corruption no. Inti de na Kufuor ka che nyina no na the opposite. Na ye jiminti ni agin se brofo ewurade kasanyom onyini why politics are che yan compensate no. We don't compensate people with power. That's the last thing anyone can do. Se obi bejina opunechi bom gang mami wuram na se okache se masa nya ha na also oda wo baby a oda na oboma there is a reason either so owuram abe rape o yire obe rape o ba anasa ade bia esombo no obefa adwane because sa nipa no se otiye ye nyina timantem oto dan mu mitimi dan mu obia o se me de o dan me se me wuram by force then na ni brew baby yetna Ghana ne town they say we de wanyini dodo why politics are check ya man the president obewu sympathizing with somebody who has no knowledge about governance. So we basically handed the country to somebody because we sympathized with him. They are sympathizing with you now with Jimia. We being sympathetic to you does not mean our fortunes will change. So this guy kept begging Ghanaians. Anyone who begs for power is a criminal. Any politician who begs you to give him power, or ye. Today, let's talk about corruption. PDS, Ameri, Aboboya, excavators, Charles Bis. Just say he is the corruption. Yaka corruptioner. The middle name no. He talked about set a standard bia. Obia wana be mubia ebe slow corruption. Today, Kufuor, the people in his government, they look up to him and copy what he's doing. Because as we speak, Kufuor de tuma ko yi sika e de akosi national cathedral so de ne kwasia e ye den e hye de nyankopon bi bo. Enti how akumsin agi sika no wanye dams a obetu anden. Mene wotie enkofo gi sika e wo different ministries. No man fa jedom be ya. Ajima menu ekofa chire ekofa poison Ghana for the war mo na o gi sika ni di oni ofori atamu a obe ne den because the president is a criminal. It's every day on a standard no na nkofo mo na so no hwe. That is why today obitimi bokron no wa ban we mu. Kufuor the standard no onduru ho nti yen consider brof a chrono crusher is big. Today, we are scandal cry and because we are living in a country where the president himself, in every single scandal, he is part of it. Inti so be shafomo no bo krono owia ejako kronfo we oni Kufuor na koye krono and Kufuor this kind of pamono. Inti it has become part of his government. What done eye in some kind nyina. And I'm going to say so big now Ghana nde na or power chow on stage. Any politician who stands on stage and says, please vote for me, or you Kronfor, or you G. And Kufuor has shown us the way. Kufuor talked about competent men and women. Competent men and women. Or say, Omodo Mebumaino, Enyansafo. Sa omunyanse da omutim no ye wu bi o Ghana da na yemfa 2 minimum no obe hye ni pe nyansafo a sebio ye start ni omo etna na so omo chichire man we a ye behu se ode nyansafo na abedi Ghana so na me pese mbusa one simple question no nyansafo no omo wen
they stop they terminated this in the contract and it's now that they are beginning it. As I speak, I don't know when they are even going to complete with the road. But I'm talking about access road, not the main one.
You're talking about the arterial road.
That is it. We are working on the main one. If our matter, travelers should have access to road that will take them to their destiny. And
Competent men and women, they know their job. We mu no de bebu Ghana. Ebi to be bo krono na more confidence in making sure say krono na omo crampo no, nobody can question them. Yes, ebi to be bo krono na krono no o question omo na mu buefu.
What percentage of the fight would you have say you've won in Galamsey?
I think I just said it a while ago.
Percentage specifically?
I think I would say 70%.
70%. You have failed by 30% then.
If that's your assessment, that is.
Where are the excavators, sir?
Every excavator that has been stolen will be found.
Why were they stolen? You were sleeping on the job, perhaps?
I was not sleeping on the job.
You have soldiers to guard excavators, yet they went missing. How did that happen?
Pardon me?
You have soldiers as part of the Operation Vanguard protecting these equipment. How did they disappear overnight?
No, they did not disappear overnight. I mean, you will get a facts pretty soon. I don't want to overstep what the security people are doing, the investigators. So let us be patient. You'll get the facts pretty soon.
How many are missing?
Please, you'll get the facts very soon. As I said, they are being investigated.
We should have these figures, shouldn't we? If we know how many we have seen.
You will get them pretty soon. Please, don't harass me.
These are the men and women Akufo-Addo say he's bringing to change the destiny of Ghana, and that NDC for no more no Jimmy omutumi nyashi. These are the people Akufo-Addo say they were coming to change Ghana. Excavators over 2,000, and we cannot count for them. Excavator enyanchirio. Excavator sebio enye kalipo. Excavator boga. Me see yeti kroma na kwasi ampenyi bi ofred ho azuri koye expose bia and obusa the question wo ho ntumi be answer say I confirm tu. Yetina kroma ahemfu kebi I confirm and the excavator se tu. Ye nya kwasi ampenyi bi amanim ka say we die mu odin. Da be yeti kroma. These are the men and the women who were going to change our destiny. It's why are we shocked? Say and the IMF. Why are we shocked as Ghanaians? Why are we shocked? I don't even get it why Ghanaians get worried and say we are shocked at IMF. In the first place, we didn't have intelligent people to lead us for 6 years. Fools in a DNM 6 years. A Jimmy phone a DNM besin there. Obija a year over 400 pieces of a year tricycles NDA SADA. 400 tricycles ebesin there. Ye nim baby a tricycles in fire. And when the Akufo-Addo got the opportunity to speak on SADA, time 2020, Tiasomo Kafa SADA.
We believe in the programs that we have drawn up in our manifesto because they offer solutions to the crisis that the years of NDC mismanagement have brought to our country.
I'm sorry, this is before election 2016. This is before election 2016.
We believe in the programs that we have drawn up in our manifesto because they offer solutions to the crisis that the years of NDC mismanagement have brought to our country. I know that the programs by themselves will not do the trick. We have learned this lesson from very bitter experience. If programs alone could solve our problems, SADA would have brought prosperity to the 3 northern regions of our country by now. Instead of which, SADA has become an embarrassment and a gaping sore on our national psyche. But then the SADA phenomenon might well be another good example of what happens when a party takes up an idea or a program it does not understand or believe in or got the know-how to implement. To my fellow MPP members, I say to you, but then the SADA phenomenon might well be another good example of what happens when a party takes up an idea or a program it does not understand or believe in or got the know-how to implement. To my fellow MPP members, I say to you.
So when he got opportunity, that's what he said. SADA Krampono, the NDC did not understand SADA. So they could not implement SADA. But when Akufo-Addo became president, he changed the name of SADA and made it what? NDA, Northern Development Authority. Recently, boom scandal is you. After my first scandal, na nipa na odo we excavators ni nyina na ye pamo no na. Akufo-Addo am prosecuting no. We sikare ko tena fie no. The new one oba no over 15 million. Ono so abe wiya. Ema yete ha obi anka bibia. We change SADA dino ako NDA. Area tricycles ni nyina be sin there. But some say NDA, what have they achieved? Were they able to continue a yes SADA no? We change dino. And we are here today. The people leading us today are foolish. Majority are stupid. Omunim nyansa yedibu man. Akufo-Addo nim nyansa yedibu man. Oka se ana obi bu ofu wenyini mame ka se wonchero. Akufo-Addo oyepenyini. Let me tell Ghanaians something today. Akufo-Addo oyepenyini or to say penyini biya me respect no. Or a human being or a leader. I have a problem with Akufo-Addo's style of governance. When it comes to his style of governance, he's a fool. You know why? Because for a president to take the taxpayers' money to go build a cathedral, about $300 million. Abra, as we speak, a murder from in Soto o biggest hospital in the country in Sueyiafaho in Soto Kamba. That opinion, your political career as a president, you are a fool. So people don't know the distinction. Kevin Mwadie, no, he doesn't have that intelligence to lead. It's about the politics more Jimmy or a Jimmy 4. Because your job is to make sure the taxes you are taking, you disperse it or you use it to benefit the taxpayer. Enti when yini na say we give you that respect so you penyini na through when yini and I say show respect when yini no kura to me show unsema, you need to prove to we the young ones to say about political career. Because to be very honest with you, say uye penyini a when the 80 72 uye penyini a that we cannot take away from you. Now, so uye penyini that's all you want to say obep take public position like the president. Your actions and how you solve problems and how you utilize the resources of the people now. If you fail to do that, then you are a fool. And see, take your age out. Take baby when you need webusia. But I am looking at your professionalism and your delivery. And he said, me, I see Akufo-Addo as an elder who is filling a public position that at the end of the day, he is not smart enough to deliver. So me, Akufo-Addo age is a problem. Akufo-Addo will maybe be a problem. Akufo-Addo no me a problem. What I am looking at is, you did too many your political career. Have you been able to prove to me say a hononim answer? Because if you be a penny, every family penny be a because and your credit is a payday. Obia or penny on fee and obia bu penny on fee. But the issue is when you take a position, yet mene Ghana for your position will be a sikada. Now opinion in some way to my find Yansenia, we are Jimmy 4, and that is what I look at. I don't have any personal issue with Akufo-Addo. Any personal issue, yeah. About governance, some leadership, man, he's a twat. You know why? Because only twerps was sitting in Ghana and say, ye need di, ye kwaya say, nipa ni baby nda, emba nyama, omni baby wo, ne atam 300 million say the Kwesi Cathedral. Actually, with Jimmy. And I don't know the kind of words to use for you to think, say, me, I respect people a lot. But penyina with Jimmy. Because matu kwa kakra, minyini sa. But me nyesho say, omambia in this era, 2020, 21, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, no country in this world now will tell you, say, they are building a cathedral. Nowhere in the world. Except penyino this one kwasia. Yeah, because Ojejenchie nkwana badwene say cathedral emfaso wo so chen ye kwan. Ojejenchie ana okwasea ana a foolish man will only think say cathedral ho emfaso echen hospital. Jimmy 4 and adwene say cathedral. And the issue here, you people think say Kevin dear no. Penyina wejimi. And in his political life, he has proven, say, he's dumb. Wait, Jimmy. Because Nyansa yedibu ma onibi, ebi or Nyansa yedibu or the chichini fie. Nyansa or a husband to Rebecca. Because it is Rebecca who will decide, me could Jimmy and I will Jimmy. It is Rebecca who decide if my husband is active in bed or not. A man be decided papa Nyansa, their decision. It is their personal decision. They have that personal decision to assess their father. Now, when it comes to Ghana, as the leader of the Republic of Ghana, your actions in the and the decisions and the priorities this guy has been choosing since he became president has clearly shown, say, in his political career with Jimmy, because he does not think about the people. Finito. Finished. And see, so what to want to say, only more problem. Kevin, you don't get it. You only say Nyansa separating some. I am attacking the Kufuor when it comes to his political record, his political delivery. Unim Nyansa, you will not choose a cathedral today, a 300 million cathedral. Go into the comfort, take money over people's lives. Floods, over food shortage, over infrastructure deficit, over health deficit. No, wait, Jimmy. Bro, ni be catch us, you're foolish. Now, you can't win in a way, no. In conformity so a Kufuor so, Ghana and Toronto. Something happened, and this came from a very good friend. I don't know whether he has retired or he's still doing politics or he's still on the campaign manager for Kennedy Japan campaign, or I don't know. If you know where he is, catch us. Kevin Taylor say, you have taken too long. Release another one.
Rapper, comedian, and political satirist A+ is one of the many vociferous personalities who endorsed President-elect Nana Akufo-Addo's presidential ambitions. In September 2016, A+ released the MPP campaign song Abembe Boom. He received some severe backlash for his political stance. Well, President-elect Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has patted Kwame A+ on the back for his immense support during the 2016 campaign. Appreciating personalities who supported his presidential bid at the party's National Thanksgiving service held on December 18, A+'s name was conspicuously missing on Nana Addo's list. How could that be? Many asked. In a Facebook post on December 19, President-elect Nana Addo described that as an oversight, further congratulating A+'s efforts at ensuring MPP's victory. The post read, "In the heat of the moment yesterday, I forgot to acknowledge the immense support Kwame A+ gave to my campaign. He's been a brick. I thank him and I am really grateful."
So A+ was talking about a confirmed to the Burkina, to the way flying. A+, you can equate that to air excavators. You're talking about NHIS. You know what is happening. We're talking about Dumso. So A+, I think today you have lot more than when you used to, because you were talking about the problems of Ghana. And in your song, you never said, and you were MPP, you might not say NDC. You were addressing Ghana's problem. Kwame, and I'm a and you know, okay, say, address the problems are AC or Ghana. And the good thing about Enuma Uchai say, one can say, anyway, MPP power, and this Beluzu, and this Dabuanyasa, okay, Ghana's problems. Oh, the Tonyum. You are still young. Babaji, Greg Akrabimba, oh, you're a nice guy. I want you to compose a new man can say, and this MPP. Just compose, I'll pay. Go to the studio, I'll pay. Tell us about Akufo-Addo. Tell us about Akufo-Addo and the Akufo-Addo problems of Ghana keke. You can decide not to even add any beat. I will pay. Wherever you go to record that song, I'll give you money. I'll pay. Don't spend a dime. Kwame, you see, sometimes I keep saying, say, we are all young people. Our actions no the be chere say mpenifo no ombebu ya na so mumuye. Die ye beka and the bema ehu abeto mpenifo omudi nkwasi asem so. Because at this point, Kwame, if you are not able to release a song, now one can the ACC or Ghana. Emma obi ehu problems aye kom menkase ko bonyuma NDC. You are not an NDC person. Menkase ko boy enyuma MPP, because as we speak, you have never come out to say I am an NDC person or MPP person. I am just suggesting, as a brother, go out there and speak on problems that affect Ghana. Because the moment you are not able to do that, then penyini bi huwa, politician bi huwa, or better say you are in for what they have, because you are not being objective. I sit here every day and criticize Sarkodie. He hit the studio like 7 times when Mahama was in power. Things that were happening in Ghana, he spoke on it. Auditorium. I speak against that guy because on this A+ or a tribal bigot. Sarkodie is a dirty riffraff who is tribalistic. I don't want to compare Sarkodie to on an intelligence in Drew A+ kakre me. Sarkodie, I put him in the ditch. I put him in some trash bin. But A+ there, at least win him day. Because I don't want somebody to sit somewhere else and say, you did this for money. Oh, you knew the flag and the waves were moving, no? The way they were moving, and people was going to come to power. So let me do this for an opportunity. I don't want people to think that way, because some people are now thinking that way. And some people, every time you make a comment, they get pissed off because why are you not doing what you did the last time? Even though it's your own decision, but to clear your integrity and for people to know that with me, irrespective of who is in power, if I see the problems, I will speak on it. Because until you're able to do that, you are able to write the same Bible, the same Quran you wrote the last time, which we all accepted that they were the fact. What is preventing you today? Today you are even bigger than then. Today you are smarter than then. Today you are older than then. Today you are matured than then. So it means you can bring something far better than what you brought. You are my friend. You are my brother. And sometimes I have conversations with people, and the pain in their heart is that you have been very untruthful to Ghanaians. You have been untruthful because you use your career to sway more Ghanaians, lie to them so that you could benefit. And I keep telling them, A+ and Tessa, A+ will prove you people wrong. Don't see A+ as a sycophant who only lick the bat of politicians, seize the wind, the political wave, and follow it. A+ will prove you wrong. So I believe, and I know, my brother, you're listening to me. You release a song and tell Ghanaians the problems are issue of Ghana. You don't need to even mention NPP. Just tell us, because you are a talent. Kwame. Before you put together a team, please just call me. I will pay. Because there are so many people who are finding it difficult to even believe you when you speak on matters today, on politics today. They think A+ no. When we say waves into using argument or a sycophant, and I've always defended you on those things. So prove to them you are a talent. You have not retired. You can do it. Ghana's problems, I can list them for you, Kwame. And you know more than I know. You are current than I am. So let us know, say, you are not a type. I talk to you majority of the times. I think 3 days ago, you are my brother. We talk. So prove to Ghanaians, because I get worried when I meet young people, talk to Ghanaians, and they all have an issue with you. Sometimes you talk about issues that are legitimate, but people are finding it difficult to trust you. They are finding it difficult to trust you because they believe, say, you can do better. Do better. You just release the song. Who release it? That one is different. But let us look at you. Do something for people to believe in us, the youth. Because somebody is saying, Kevin Taylor, the A+ here ni biano or ye be my NDC about power. Now later no, wakase on your who DSC. So what you did, is affecting some of us. You control numbers, TPP. Do sometime some of you, your actions, and number politicians be who you are. Also, whether this is A+, whether don't worry. You see, so prove us wrong. Clean all of us up. Kwame, you have the opportunity to do this. Kwame, tomorrow let's talk. I will pay. All right, so let's go straight now. The social media segment. And the social media segment, it's this. Before I buy a few stories, more can go for Occupy Ghana. Oh, women are no demonstration. You see, could you Ponkroma? Occupy Ghana for a Sankuma, George Anda, could you Ponkroma, Castle Hill for those as force be the minimum thing. Women no cookie Occupy Ghana, no. These are the people. And the Ecowas Ghana nobody is an intellectual again. They were getting money from the MPP to organize series and series of fora, symposia, proponent and exponent. These are the people. Ask yourself, say, why today they are not speaking the way they used to speak? Because they were playing on your conscience. No more so much Jimmy. They hide behind civil societies. This is how they cooked Occupy Ghana. And the Kojo Ponkroma is defending crime. A journalist, a fellow journalist has been murdered. A member of parliament about TV so actually nim body tour. A member of parliament can say, do whatever you want to do to him when you see him. A journalist, a Ghanaian who wanted to uncover truth. Now, Kojo Ponkroma, today you have the opportunity to be an information minister. He does not even he does not care about it, because he is part of the gang that made sure Ahmed Swali was out. So you sit back and you ask yourself, these are nation wreckers, these are liars. See how Kojo Ponkroma every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he is sitting on TV defending crime. You don't have any integrity. Also, one man omo menjini ntina Ghana na. O man so nyini Ghana ni mu anomote. Into unim ntro. Why are you defending it? Why are you disrespecting the intelligence of the people? Into Sir Boys way, that is what they did. And when they sit on TV, they make you think so. School now ko na unim nyansa. Omo no unim wiase nyansa nyina. Oh, ye kabrofo. Yes. So a young man like Ponkroma has become a dog to these old politicians. Majority of them 10 years no me. Ekufuado 10 years odi anya Nyankopon isra no. Yes. Osafumafo 10 years odi kan ho na Nyankopon isra no. Kufo 10 years odi kan ho na Nyankopon isra no. Masa, this is in natural order. Probability of that no, it is high. But see these young men, they are defending these dying old men. Why? He is blaming we the people. A journalist has been killed. Ahmed Swali is a journalist at Kojo Ponkroma. But today, Kojo is wearing political suit. When a journalist is shot, it's normal. He does not even bother. Now look at this. Do you remember this tweet from Gabi? This was in 2013. Diana Gabi Troy, 2013. October 2013, that's the 10th of October 2013. Also, on British Airways flight today from London to DC, UK's Finance Minister George Osborne sat in business class and carried his own bags at Dulles Airport. Another finance minister from Africa was in first class, had two people to carry his bags. They are both attending IMF autumn meeting, and you can bet which of them will be begging IMF for money. See, 2013 and all can start Mahama president. Also, British Airways na UK finance minister ni team on one person they kuta the bag na luggage and the team or the first class or the share maybe also the share not say and also time na not plane mu no so time no power bow no more opposition no the tweet and I say intellectuals na Jimmy for no they were soaking these things every minute he got not the propaganda tier NDC Mahama, but he didn't know that he was setting himself up for a bigger embarrassment. A criminal is always the first to accuse somebody of wrongdoing. Yes. And also, sir, the same British Airways, African finance minister beat him. Yes. Also, sir, African finance minister, also to first class. Sir, finance minister, onipa mienu mkuta ne bag mano. na oka Ghana finance minister enya mwanwa se bia ato force no any of them and as a setekwe ena oka say sa nipa mienu a baako every Africa nipa kuta the bag man or first class no. We are lucky that finance minister didn't even fly private jet. Ena sa British finance minister no, UK for finance minister no kuta the bag no. O se enya no wanwa e ade da ho omo mienu omo koi baako kwa akobọ besia. And no beso chese Africa ni na ono eya finance minister or Ghana so Africa no or kwa akobọ besia wo IMF and the minuti he kwasiafo we a rented jet. And the minuti achim saka wan kwasiafo kakra we achim fo nyina o sa saka wa fo kwasiafo we omo hu tan omo de ende no omo po de omo nkofo first class wo bi nkuto omo bago omo high jet upon jet. And no move from Maum, and no Munumi Nuko womb, and then they will say, hey, Nanyamuna now in Bremoka said, Obiako for first class manipa dictionary, and then the jets and Ankasana Mahina Mutim. Yes, won't be at the end. They be a me catch them all. Say, Sanquasia from church on your more Twitter, and your Metan suit, Vietnam suit, Omunim Yansa, ye dibu mine. Me say Ghana for the do to make forward because you saw cabrofubi. Madam for British Nika Jam said that guy's accent is not British accent. I catch him playing Bronifita. That guy's accent, I live in America, it's not an American accent. Ekufuado accent, na idea accent. He prepared you people for that. Almost a Jimmy. Gabi and the Mumbusan say, why na ende or rented jet? We are not even talking about first class or rented jet. Kind of na and kwasiafo we catch say ni nyansa. And Obianyeshi, Gabi is still walking on the streets of Ghana. Nobody has done anything to him. He's just walking. You saw what happened in Japan? Somebody tailed this ex-president. Kakra. Now you saw Jimmy sorry no pano attempt to so politician too. No. You saw what happened in Nigeria. You shot politician T. I know the emoji inside Ghana no and Yankupon bedroom. Yet Ghana na Ekufuado the Arab Spring ye an excuse or an example. And could enter also Ghana for Tomano. Na Ghana for Tuamana Arab Spring obi sheno ebi to me see. Example nya no. Inti Gabi nam Ghana. Bon, Mr. Japan ex-president ya body trimu to pay kuna to actually. Problem ana wo hona na nipa na eman omani fame no what problem ne so na gab ginam Ghana Japan minister ex president Yaboni Trimutu no na our bodyguards Ekufuado has surrounded himself with Ouattara's bodyguards Ivorians Sani bodyguard Kofi no ene na sewabro ni kan no Ekufuado to be run ho da ho one bamti na Kofi no aba betwetwe omo mienu sewabro ni ankan no ankan ho wan fa no sa picture na ba kire won Ekufuado to be sma Kofi betwetwe me ne bamti da ha na Ekufuado da ha oma baaba mu na Kofi twetwe omo omo nhahwe o mo de munim de eba enti sam fuwe ene te ho o Ghana sa kwa kakraka na odi Ekufuado chi ne dwuma no oye massage obekọ no kodo da osa dokono ne atwe Kofi ene no wedding twere Kofi wo mu jongo bamti de bia ye bi owu bamti ye bia owu o terminator o ye twitwa ni body digira eso owu o se be diske owu Kofi to be so Ekufuado ha no atwe sama choma no di na jira o so bodyguard no massage nkwa no yo enye dwuma papa bia o timi so ne ha o se boss why radio say Kofi wokumi we dey what so 8 years o se na Kofi ayesisi na o se ne mo no o musisi no to bom me se Kofi na ye Ekufuado massage raw enya me na me ko say wa bro ni to one na ekoso bamti so raw mo de me se mo ma me charge anyoma me kire bo no ready Kofi nyabutre na nipa nche ada Kofi wokume Kofi ade de eze ne gawdo wa betri na de bia uwie bamti ya me de ne kakra intedu sisi no tumi buso sisi Every day, Jimmy for me the DSO that I've been to, naked that I've been to. I said, we don't tell intelization. Let's move forward. Now, share. And me who be on social media, and I think we need to address it. And I dare me who know any. Mama share this short video. Ne ya address BB.
Good evening, Kumasi. I think July, right? What's today's date? Let me see. 5th of July, 2022. So back last month, this same stretch from Airport Roundabout to Abuabo, street lights are not working. Mekahwa said 1 month after, nothing has happened. BBNCO street light. And see the street light leave you. 1 month in 1 month, Kumasi. Main street. From Airport Roundabout to Abuabo. Street light no ho. Enye juma. Street light no ho enye juma. And so utia street light levy. Abambe kajo say utia levy na ye de be use the aya adepa. Street light aye tia hoka. Enye juma we medu Abuabo traffic. Medu Abuabo traffic. It's from Abuabo traffic, you know, many what do you call it? Araga Junction. Also street lights enye juma. Main street too. And ye wa mia bebre patase main street was say Sanyoma way a wo hono. A problem. Kumasi no. Kumasi no. Street lights no. But enye juma. Street lights ebini. Street lights ewo. And so enye juma. So and she had to ask street lights and near Juma Main Street and no this is a part of answer this is a part of answer street lights ye jiawo cow 3% street light levy obia ochia electricity no ochia. But I can't tell say street lights. Main street to enye juma Ashanti region. Okoka yeso otaya ban no okoka yeso ye NDC ni menka. Okoka yeso ye NDC ni to ampa ban na sem. Because me odwene wan shedantias. Street lights na ye tia woka. And also this ye pa show. Abaiti kano no aje electricity for G no ma Jesus kano no mo de akwa koma abai na finance minister also release koma local government no release no de akoma MMDCs because according to the act it is the responsibility of MMDCs to ensure say street lights is fixed maintained including traffic.
We Kumasi, and the video is courtesy Nana Jantwa on the hosting Insura FM morning show multimedia or a year Ashanti region Kumasi. Thank you very much, Nana. And social video we pa Shadie. Street lighting levy rakes in 273 million in 2 years. Asama amiwuka in 2020. Street light levy yenya 273 million Ghana cedis. Street light levy. Street light levy. And the Kufuado. Street light levy. you see 2020 yenya 273 million Ghana cedis. We are asantimemu o 2472 fie. Yani yatuma MPP pa. Sasha Dewe. Government accrued 3.2 billion cedis from energy sector levies. This was in 2017. See, we saw a question and say, Sikano Kwehin, where does the money go? And who do they spend the money on? Another question now, Obie Busa, where does the money go? And who do they spend the money on? Now, me who sa story we no minya fact we ni no, and na me sako who story fufuro bia assembly esiwo Asanteman assembly esiwo Ashanti region, the youth in Ashanti region say omobuefu omokasa. Let's listen to the youth in the Ashanti region.
This Kadimana na Kufado. Ayo, I don't Kufado be jai the this can the man. Maybe two as can be. What I say? Acquire Namsway, acquire Namso, near Yamram Mudada. What have Masaradia? Don't be the beauty Yamasua. Hayo. What you mean, Tony Mano? There be a baby, that's a one. But I just say, I was a tough for some of what can I say? Asanteman can't Ghana for who dear on. We are sure sending to my side. You go for the there. Magazine garages, I say, I don't quiet. The way what you say on the mao, because I bought some sounds my baby. What I say? Who quiet? No. I go for a quiet one. Who do another kind of work? Chambers about to say, Baba. What do you do? Him, Massa. Be Tamana, you have two mamma free adiasono. Not all I say. Not all I say. Massa, not all 38. And not all I say. You just say, dollar I say. Dollar I say. President, you have to be Quaso. You have to be Yama. Says Rando, here Rando, now you need 230 million. Says 400 million. Are what about the Ayakufaro? What about the Ayakufaro?
Chairman Sabozu, or ye MPB and Penny Beer. Or Baba compared your catchy. Or what parliament to the Bluffo, and I can do a client. I corner to Turo. Or may I add my or Baba compared your catchy. Or what parliament to the Bluffo, and I can do a client. Ye MPB and Penny Beer. Sabozu. Chairman Sabozu, or ye MPB and Penny Beer. Or Baba compared your catchy. Or what parliament to the Bluffo, and I can do a client. I corner to Turo. Or may I add my Oyana Tutu. The Payadias are Yasano, or more mother Chakwana. Zigana watching over my Yakama, yes, Sabozu. Chairman Sabozu, or ye MPB and Penny Beer. Or Baba compared your catchy. Or what parliament to the Bluffo, and I can do a client. I corner to Turo.
So I'm for Chairman Sabozu the Otibrofo. Hey, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, from the parliamentary proceedings, I can see that Debia Mekache will go for a brofo with you. Che, Makaka, what the also to brofo, Che Kwame Kroma. Chairman Samakacho, Swami Hona Ufrino, Nipa 199 to brofonase. Mr. Speaker, from what we're looking at in the e-levy systematics play, and we know that it's going to accrue a lot of money, Mr. Speaker, almost a home bell. Now, Berman Zumbema, Asanteman, Mamika Binchiramo. Nana, Otufo, Nana Medao, Onquaso, Medas the same bray, one green light say, Onanum, mean to a mofo. Nana, Matias, Medase, Onquaso, Piao, Otufo, Mam green light, Mutiati, Asanteman. Asanteman youth. Besimu who be that. The amoyende mupo e dede na moye. In the first place, mo kasa MPP aye mo den. Munja isa kasa na mo se Kufuado aye maye Kufuado den. Mo so amefo kogigi musika de ma Kufuado. First 2 years na munya signal se Kufuado ondwene mo ho Asanteman mo ho. Third year, mo se Kufuado ondwene Asanteman ho. Asanteman mabunu sebio mudi mokodi nkyene. sebio musum ni nyansa chan Ghana ni biya sebio amamra ne amanne de ye de wo mo matena ho saa me Kufuado ene MPP yawo asante manmu MPP for over 25 was a 30 MPs obu free Kumasi majority different asante memu at parliament omu ya asante forma muna muko sala isenchi ena muto abama omu se mon konkran mamu nkofa jantrafo mamu nko hunkran kohwepo mon kofa mpunti omra djuma die ba ko pa na mode ma san kwasiafo so omu konkran na omu nkofa mpunti omra eno ano no ye ne ekosa ala ise mmoa ene ato amamo mo swame bogus mote wo munim de na swame business tie muko yika na munim de agemo mutu kwan na mo sesa mo dollar munim sika mo de fa esa de ba e de be hye mo dwumem 4 years mu hu sen kwasiafo we bu mu kwasia enso sebi ododo ne ye de kwasia sa akoto ma omo intenda mo be gina na musu no yenya mo den more 2 options. The first option is say yenyendu election. Monya ye kire kasia wa santimemu. Na mon kan kire mo MP se jantra foro mugun kran no. Led by Oseche Mensa Bonsuna. Obeye campaigner no okatwi. Odun kran a no kabrofo ohu se moya moa. Oseche Mensa hu asantiman se moya nkwasiafo. Mon tebrofo. Mr. Speaker, from what I'm looking at right now, I see the budget of Ghana, and when you look at the standing orders, Mr. Speaker, the minority whip, I understand what Mr. Swami want. So who's a Jimmy? Mr. Speaker, I obeka Mr. Speaker the jantra for sa mo de mo kwaye. E kuro ne sei, edwuma sei, nipa ewu, yenye nsuo, yenye kwan, yenye bibia, enso ye de kwasia say ye MPP fo nti. Tabio. Ewo me na ewo ye, they are totally different things. Achim for no moment say ewo ye sa statement no, it does not work. And the koku for the chrome obia Wi-Fi asanteman sebio ye ne mebru no ye Jimmy. Ye ne ewo MPs dodo ewo parliament. Ye ne see Jimmy. The best thing to do, more 2 options. Massive campaign ewo asantememu to tell a NPP first enye Kufuado no or your Walking Dead part 33 odobewu mon kan kire MPP party no say yenya santiman yenya nkwasiafo mon kan kire mo MPs say omo ba omo be lose omo seat no na mon santuntia MPP na menemo ka say mo MPP na free mon sa until MPP leaves power na mo asantifo tumuje mo party mo beda ne nkwasiafo ama Oseche Mensa Bonsu Kennedy Japan na Kufuado Paul Adomochre eye Oforiata Gabi omo so mo ye moa se mo ndwene we ja na na permission o wa bodam trase na me ka so nkyerɛw do nkwasiafo ni wie ne kanyansa kyerɛw na bofu trase mama ho ahyehyew inti mo mayentwe ye ho firi jiminim. I swear to God, when I say in conform with Dina Casa Moko Tintin Proi, MPP Saba Mesa Kuchisoroku. Into MPP or such a Mensa Bonsu, Stickamone, a Maltopoko Prompemono, Omudun Cry, I'm catch the Jantra for a young call for the young class of 4. Man, how oh, yeah, Dion Betwamaya, Sadam Common within crying. What a ruffle. What is Santase, what a brofo, what a brofo, Jadina and Chechem. Omudun cry no mko hupu no mko hu ema na omahyehyɛ omoto te say Egyptian horses na omo catch omo sa santifo ye nkurasefo nya die om life mo mfa mo nsansi mo bo na monka ade a MPs we nyina moto abama mo sa ntwe na ya ma asanteman obanyansafo ye buni be mo me ntwe ho firi Jimmy ho me say party enyo obi papa de o eye adwene ne nyina edi akire. It's an idea. NDC a idea, MPP a idea. It is also with the tribe and with Jimmy the Bedia Chira. Dear, I was about Braboma benefit no winya. So when Jimmy may MPP ni into the chain crisis to a metwamano and nuntin ya waha. One tibrofo What's your bravo? Do you know, Mr. Speaker? Do you know the standing orders? All you people in Bantama right now, listen to me right now. Do you understand standing orders? People watching me from Bantama and Swimming right now, watching me right now. Do you understand standing orders? Do you know what the motion of the state is? Do you know what the Kufuor government has done? Mr. Speaker, so who's with Jimmy? Last election 2020, Kennedy Japan kwasi campaign way or red begina Bantama. Jesus Christ. Na ye Jimmy Kura Bantama no ye hu ade a eya ye hu. Mama Kennedy asenso boache mo kwasiafo begina Bantama be sachre mo. Ene ye de Jimmy ye hu fifire ye dwuma nyina asai. Ya santifo ye nya kwasiafo. Me ka kire mo. Me se me hu mo asantini o menyina asantime mu. Me se so ya asantini a wo nya kwasia. You are not a fool. Omo begina ho Jimmy omo ho a mumbusa mpuntuo emwa we kodun kran omo wo se mpreko. Omo ko hu maya ade hye omo to su mi hye omo to na omo do omo kasa so we dey you dey Kumasi MP so don't call us Kumasi MPs, we are not from Kumasi, please. We are Ashanti regional MPs. Share watch no for Ashanti mu ai omo dun kran ya na jantra for any omo din koma. Are you also from Kumasi? You are a Kumasi MP? Also no, we are from the Ashanti region. Yeah, but I grew up in Accra. On fan home pom be shamu my Jimmy, Mr. Speaker. No kwara me ka kire ya but ma nya ne sana enwoso akoma ai omudun kan ya sticker ko she jantrafo na napobo odidi one jantrafo ada ko to dwa say ai omutim busa no hey, so are you also from Ashanti region MP? Also yeah, but we grew up here. O you know for Ashanti me say Ashanti for there acha shumeka asha ye ne ton yombo ye ne de nkwase djuma ne ye de ton toothpaste yogurt wa ho ye de ice sweater on person den ho meka because o tin kan. Mr. Speaker, I said, James Abuch, oh, you're crom for my Jimmy Amano. Me say the only thing you people can do, Muntutia mo MPs no. Muntutia no 20 NDC MPP. Now move here, Makajan, we are young Kwasia, me say we are Santinia, oh, 2 for Nana. What they at the pair befia yendu abronti. Oh, nya Kwasia, with Jack. What did Mr. Speaker say? Mr. Speaker, let us listen to the video again and then see what we can do, Mr. Speaker.
This Kadimana and Akufado. Ayo, I don't Akufado Bejai, this kind of Demano. Maybe just as can be. What does it? Acquire Namsway, acquire Namso, near Amram Namudada. What a Masaradia. You'll be the Benny Yamasua. What do you mean to Anyamano? There be a baby, that's a one. But I just said, I was a tough one for smoke. I say, a Santaman can't gun a fire with you. We are sure sending to my side. You go for the Bible there. Magazine garages, I say, I don't require. The one what you sell on the mao because I bought some sounds my baby. What I say, who quiet no. I go for no. Who do another kind of work? Chambers about to Baba. What do you do? Kim Massa, Massa, Tamana, you better 2 mama free at the Asono. Not all I say. Not all I say. Massa, not all 38. And not all I say. You just say dollar I say. Dollar I say. President, you to go Paso. You're doing in Yama. Say Rano, here Rano, now you need 230 million. Say 400 million. Are whatever they are Kufaro. Whatever they are Kufaro.
German Sabozu. German Sabozu, 1 year MPB and penny beer. Or Baba campaign there or Kachi. Or what parliament to do at the Bluffo and I can do a client. German Sabozu, 1 year MPB and penny beer. Or Baba campaign there or Kachi. Or what parliament to do at the Bluffo and I can do a client. German Sabozu, 1 year MPB and penny beer. Or Baba campaign there or Kachi. Or what parliament to do at the Bluffo. German Sabozu, 1 year MPB and penny beer. Or Baba campaign there or Kachi. Or what parliament to do at the Bluffo and I can do
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm talking to Swami people. Right now, the budget, as we can see, the National Cathedral is another very important thing that the Akufo-Addo administration has to do. But when you read the standing orders, and I'm talking to the minority chief whip, he does not get it. But from when you read the standing orders, and Mr. Speaker, we make our own laws. Parliament is a place of law, so you have to understand. Mr. Speaker, so I'm for to what my brothers will do. What did I tell you? Wadane mutoliwa tin Canadian jantrafo enti mudun kana mo se we kuro ma wona fo because me la kopel lag blem mutie kurasi di noe Oma dran crying. Ne mada. Me la kopela glem. Infant I won ni be kan no se yetie kurase di noe. Wa ban crying. Wa ba Enketesia the Sudi Asesha Omoto. Obubusom, so are you from the Ashanti region? No, I am Ashanti regional minister, but I grew up in Accra. Waswewe. Mr. Speaker, next time, it's me number 2 Nana, medawase, otufo, onkwaso, piao, nana no. Weja, uhinim. Let's do the do. Hey, you have a ponsi here on Friday. Dear Bion, I'm in Famamo. Stories a bit bree. Aha, me story way. This story too, quite interesting story. BBNE angry youth fight Mensin gold for jobs. Sorry. BBNE, this was angry youth fight Mensin gold for jobs. Now, you say mbebu no omo BBNE no. Omo akọ gold company bi oho. BBNE me sure said the biggest gold mining company I oho no no Mensin gold. Omo akọ also omo for obojuma. BBNE memuru bebunu, the youth in BBNE, I am not going to talk for long. I don't want to stay on this for too long. Go to the chief's palace. Ma catch them. BBNE hene no. Mon koni fie ne palace na him fie. Eho na mon kwa shetai no. Na mon kanche se nana. Obeso ochire ye say. You cannot walk to these people and tell them your people need jobs. They should create opportunities for your people. On hene no go da yetu no asasuni nyina onya bi. Enti BBNE meburu. Your next target should be the palace, in front of the palace. Mon shetai no ho na mo manana mpie. Na mon kanje sanana sa nkwase adwuma we ye nya biem wona odi anim sa mining company we be sure say you shy de ma wo eni ti yi wo hene so obedi anim and the yakwa demonstration be chia boye police we bo etuo wo pie fra himfie na di anim enti monko nana ahimfie nanim me say sa gold fight we ye ni obi anko ye be ma himfuni na edi anim wa wo mining area galamsey se wo nyina mon gada mo na monko hyetai no wo hene ne palace nanim. I'm watching for a penny with 2 galamsey what we are singing. It is a most say ya won't call monko sitai no ho. If we talk to the mamon, Messaba Moso. Modiana mo waste energy, mo waste time. Sa company o mo fimo. Nana nya royalties no, nana nya share no. Mo kono ho. Modia emergency abeso so bi so habium. Now me who story way. Christian women take Ghana's crisis to the altar. Broken and Empowered B project. You're from B. Broken and Empowered project. A praying Christian professional ladies network insists the crisis facing the nation worsens by day, and it's very clear that the best of men have failed to make any difference. The reason for which this Christian nation ought to go back to its source, that is God. Mamen kind biom so am for mam bumfu. Mesa chechire mo twi. Nti wo so am wo santase wo agirega no. Eni tamunya botre. We de hia. Me kan brofo say no, ye besa chechire mu. We nyo say mensa bonsu ye show. We de me yama wo. Me bie wani. Nti mesa chechire. Am say Broken and Empowered sana group near from opeso yusu omo a B project. A praying Christian professional ladies network insists the crisis facing the nation worsens by day, and it's very clear that the best of men have failed to make any difference. The reason for which this Christian nation ought to go back to its source, God. The American say, you see, in Ketesia, Sebio, Omia professionals, you guys Omia professionals, sir. Omo near BA, Oma code school, Omo to become woman, Omo to Omukrum Kasa, Asa, Eridi, and woman, Asa, and woman munum dear, Sebio, Dodona ko university, Oma Jenny, Eye Juma, Omo niate, Dodona to Koyaka Bruchire, Dodono, any what development is. Omo say, Sesiano, Eye. Nipa omudi omuni tu omoso politicians and I say nipa omudi omuni tu omoso say omo mesesa ekuro Ghana en sise kuro no makuro nye no ekuro no omo de ekona I say nipa omo friend men omo nshara anka say Ekufuado and MPP omo say men, so let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Me pese obi beka say ai maka asma shoma no omo say nipa men Bible ka say men and Christopher ka say men between a man nipa ye de man na show monsa no oma disappointed oman no bibia say enti de mpaibo edintirenche ejirem mpaibo chirenche omni urade tentam omni Holy Ghost tentam na omaka che urade say de biadru ne de ye de oman no sa hye ne nsa na urade hwe man so na mbese mbusa ma we say omo say urade bie shop eho na ne IMF wo inti we mu yenketesi a omo so makọ school omo ne ebie tutu kwan degree PhD inti omo hwe de ekọ na yemfa oman ne nkọhye ewurade nsa na mbese mbusa mu nketesi a we ewurade we bie shop bia o say ho IMF a eho no oye economic management team. With all due respect to you, these ladies, you are foolish. Kevin di matam asabesi Kevin di matam asabesi weja Kevin di matam Christopher ma asabesi hey Mr. Musantie muntie Musa ma we abugu group we mu no you are all foolish. Kevin di matam ye asabesi akra brantie ontie onbun ma oba nyansafo mom kan kwase ampaye we oba nyansafo Ombosa nkwasi ampayewe say I agro annex mon kan kire say we ye agro annex so wo so ba ko school wo ya ketesia we nie bie we sua nwoma na ende from what you are seeing how people are mismanaging this country wo ye oba na wo onyonko ba te say adwoasa ho te America ye the taxpayers money etua ne kat say wo oba sebio uyo ba unim se adwasa for America wote no obi na fa na djuma eye wo taxes a wotwa de tua adwa ka na adwasa for edit America na wo ba te se adwasa for akogina baby se o bom paye e de o man na hyega anyankopon sa we ye foolish we jimi unim nyansa mensansi subiem uyo ba te se adwasa for wako school waka sa group we hu also we ni ate we tu kwan wabo degree wabo PhD we a self-made woman unim nyansa chen sebio ya maame mpo mo nti classroom da opese obuama oman we koso na se unim adwasafo situation na yetua ne ka as MP and minister otia brochi over almost a year na se wo so be bom paye de Ghana ahye onyankopon sa wo yo chia we jimi Kevin di atem mo bodam mo nyonkomba omugu America ha enketesia tesemo obugu America egu Europe buso mo se edie na omo ye die na oma ye djuma be na omu dia and the beman to mean show ba so America and busa mo nyonkomba na obugu America o mako school ni say when was the last time they criticized the government and left it for God to handle? You are foolish. Mama school cry a time. Munim nyansa. Kevin di matem. Hey, me say, oh your ba et Ghana and this is what you are thinking. This is how you think. And this is what you think. None of you guys are marriage materials. You are a waste of resource. You have embarrassed women. You have embarrassed Ghanaian women. Waste. You are the kind of woman obitumi ka kire say ukunu ndo enti ye 40 days fasting abra ufie ye tan untumi nti ufie untumi serve ukunu enti wo ye kurasini wenim bie ye empire moboy eye nkwase empire mese mo nyonko ba mo tete abrochire omo ye Ghana fo mbetena abrochire mumbusa omo se bibi nkoye wa America no motena omo se mba bia ko hye dem se ye bo empire de America hye onyankopon sa mo ye moa. You are crazy, ignorant girls, foolish girls. We are expecting a new generation that will think bigger. We are expecting a new generation of women who call themselves intellectuals, who call themselves professionals, to be bigger thinkers, not foolish, mediocre thinkers. O de Ghana eshe onyankopon sa. Na say Ghana affairs, seek some finances, binsa. So why don't you call out the people we have handed Ghana over to? Kwasia agro annex and amobeti achne. You are educated fools. Hey, me, I don't care what you people say. Oba or Tigana and Onim Nyansan, she will never join this foolish group. Oba Ninia Bio Onim Nyansa, Onim how countries are supposed to be governed. Oba also professional or school or reading Noma and I junior Juma on the Jimmy Fono. That lady will never join a group say let's pray and hand Ghana's problem over to God. This minister, you gave her a job. She's living in America for a year. What is stopping you, Mr. Minister, from firing her? Because we are women. We also feel the pain. When we go out there and we cannot buy foodstuff. When we go out there, men are harassing us because they don't want to open opportunities for us. These are the things we want to come in and stop. Kwasiama, Makoti prayer group. You are handing Ghana over to God. Muna mama ye breno. Muna mama mbema yusu Ghana from baby. Because when they see people like these, you people are just vulnerable idiots. Kevin Akasam. Kevin didn't matter. Mr. Ghana ni banyansa phobia will never join this group. And the Yanko Phobity TV so some women. Number one, Gifty Auntie. Onya bema wariwie no mate se waka ware ho asem biem ni kom line say Egypt for Jenny me say time na oka kire mo say aware bema is not needed satana ne ho abon ho so na onya obi ma ne ware no onya ende ne title change na yire o friend gift anti na bu ofu we jimi nti omo de oma ho kire e na air frustrate mo what they go in they want you guys all to feel the same. Onya warrior no na warrior bi anye bema bi anye supportive. You can be yourself, you can be independent. And yan friend na yire na fan ntina pakemu ohun se mo ye moa. And we have lots and lots of them in our system. They just misinform these young women, misdirect them, make them they become intellectual fools. Now una obo bra na emfama wa doesn't have to be say obiana also fasadi. So you get girls like these. Upon the way no amakwase bia begire nim say bompaye upon all the hard work she has done what's na classroom oba learning engineering, learning chemical engineering, learning IT, oba has cracked everything together. No the jimia ko gina dem say Ghana problem no e Nyankopon ti yemfa manyame emmo wa Momusa mo mate no mugu abrochire no go to DC right now. The women are marching. The women are marching. They are demonstrating. If it does not go for them, they don't stop. Because they're paying their taxes here. They are working every single day. Taxes are being taken from the American woman. She also wants the system to work for them. How do they do it? They come together, they pressurize the system. This America for Marco Jina baby say Jina Park, so we are praying and handing the country over to God. When you come to America, say trust in God, but they don't put all their problems on God. They deal with it. My Jimmy. Mo demo demo over 27,000 over 27,000 public sector workers likely to strike on July 12. You see, public sector, omo ye aban wage nipa be 27,000, almost 27th, almost strike it. Don't give us dates. When you want to strike, go and strike. Me, anybody who comes on any platform to say we are thinking of demonstrating, if you want to go out there, go out there. They are thinking. As then 27,000 public sector workers likely when you're ready. Monka say you are going to demonstrate. Nothing is going to stop the demonstration. Your leadership, nurse for, teacher for, dear for motor, and politics. The leadership go there and they go take money. Instead of you people understanding, say it's about you. It's not about a political party. Me say, minimum one the whole public sector, TUC will be at the two to go on there. You are giving 27th of, when you're serious. You are not serious. And then, and also TUC say, and then Friday, we have served notice. Monday, nobody's going to work. Yes. The government will go and bring money. More 27th. Na leadership na kwatina parliament, Jubilee House. Ni amomu nyina ka na nkwasi afo mo na mobre. Don't give them that room. It's too long. What is America? Like I say, teacher phobia, if you were strike, we are giving 29th. Hey, now when you're ready, come in now. When you're serious, massa. Demonstration upon demonstration. We will strike if negotiations fail. You are not serious, nurses. Go out there. You will strike if negotiations fail. Your leadership will go there and take negotiations that will favor them. Your leadership will go and strike deals that will favor them, their retirement, how they are going to finish their houses. You foolishly go out there and demonstrate. Don't make those statements. Say we are likely, we are politicians in the pipeline. You are not ready to demonstrate. Ekufuado, baby onyeska elbesi cathedral no, baby onyeska rent jet abrana yebre, baby onyeska di tu adwasa for kandano. Sa sika na beba. Go out there, put your tools down. You have always been considerate because mama leadership way on your political. I say imagine and omudidi wo mo hu. Mo jimindi. TUC members threatened to join Kola strike. Threatened. Omo peska. Wemo. They want to take money from Ekufuado. The leadership. So what is some kind of threatened, thinking they are lying. The leadership will go and take money. Why are you threatening? What have you seen? What results do you need? There should be a conviction. You don't tell me you are threatening. What is going to stop you from threatening? Because you have been asking for this for years. And these guys have ignored you. So what again is making you threaten? What is making you think about it? What is making you give a signal? You need to just go on. They are going to make money out of you. Someone who say more nurses for no trade union congress organization. These people are becoming rich. More close to the leadership of TUC. You can see the overnight wealth they have made. They are using you to make money. Teacher trainees are suffering. Kola is suffering. Now, there is one thing we need to look at. Yet PPA has no records on National Cathedral. We were here in Mbechiremu, a document from PPA. PPA approved hundreds of millions of dollars. Edema, the Jubilee House chief of staff wrote to PPA, and a PPA approved $90 million, $130 million, $32 million. Now the question here is, Ogujato Ablakwa, they petitioned PPA, Public Procurement Authority, and a buying enkrata efa a jumadi contract winning efa. PPA they catch the Ghana for say they have no records on National Cathedral. Ekufuado and Ghana.